Hey, this is Walker-osaurus. I'm at Video Magazine, and we are here at DU's report release on the criminalization of homelessness here in Colorado. And as people begin to gather for the report release.
February 24th at the Capitol. The right to rest bill will be there. But I think what they meant was, woo!
Twinkle, twinkle, right to rest. Let it be, yeah, let it pass. A Colorado homeless bill of rights. Just peaceful people loving life.
Can ideally inform the governor or help us out meeting to meet with the governor so we can fully inform him of the state of Colorado's issues around criminalization.
Just like any fun event with Denver Homeless Out Loud, there is always coffee.
Woo!
What surprised us the most was probably the breadth of the ordinances that criminalize homelessness. It wasn't just one or two types. We found dozens of behaviors that were criminalized, and looked at 76 cities and found 351 ordinances that surprised us. It also surprised us, I think, in terms of the open records request data that we received. The cities are not doing a very good job of keeping data to understand the breadth of this problem. And not very many cities were able to say, here's the number of citations that were given to homeless people specifically. They weren't able to say, some of the questions that we asked, they just weren't able to answer. So I think we need better government transparency on some of these issues. That was surprising to us at all. And of course, the end number was surprising. That just 6 cities and 14 ordinances over a 5-year period found over $5 million.
And what would you say to responses like in behalf of businesses saying we can't have them here? You just mentioned that every city has these ordinances, so they can't.
Anywhere you go, anywhere a homeless person goes, they are a criminal in that city because of these ordinances, and that's wrong. I had the great honor of teaching a group of really dedicated second and third year students that really took the time to delve into this issue. The issue came to us, though, through Denver Homeless Out Loud and Western Regional Advocacy Project. And the issue was this. What does it really cost Colorado to criminalize homelessness?
The cost of policing includes the cost of issuing a citation, as well as the cost of arresting an individual due to a failure to appear.
Qualify as anti-homeless if it met a certain criteria. So that criteria was have to first disproportionately affect people who are homeless, and it would either have to reflect an intent to target homeless people or restrict unnecessary life activity.
And perhaps one of the most interesting and alarming things that we found in the study when we looked at Denver was that 53%, almost 54%, of trespass citations went to homeless individuals. Now the reason that is particularly interesting is that they issued over 1,000 citations to homeless individuals just in 2014. So there's clearly, when the homeless population in Denver is roughly 0.5% of the total population, yet 1,000 citations, or over half of all trespassing citations, go to homeless individuals. There's clearly a disparate impact on what's happening with homeless individuals and the enforcement of local ordinances.
2014 is the only year thus far, not counting 2015, that Denver has data of issuing a citation under the camping ban. There were 15 citations issued total. 14 of them were issued to individuals that were homeless. Under curfews and closures, there were 998 citations issued, and 600 of those were issued to homeless individuals.
Speak about the constitutionality of passing and enforcing these ordinances. Specifically, we identified a few ordinances that, in particular, either the Supreme Court or the Federal District of Colorado have identified as being violating or violative of individuals' civil liberties.
Like Michael mentioned earlier, that we did case studies on different cities in Colorado. Does anybody have any questions?
Probably 3 times a week. No cop comes and says, hey, why don't you come along with me? I can show you what to do. What they say is at 5 o'clock in the morning, when it's 6 degrees out, get up and move. That's what they tell us. So all this little piece of paper they have with their procedures, they don't follow any of them. None of them do. I've had a couple of them say, do you want shelter? And then they just, I've actually seen them when a guy said, yeah, I want shelter. Left them there when they left. So their procedures are nice for a website, and they look good when you hold them in the hand. What they actually do are two different things.
You know, when they're speaking, who says that's not what the DA does. All these other people.
Well, that'll do it for our coverage of Too High a Price, VU's report on the criminalization of homelessness. We'll see you next time.